Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very special video for you all. My dad and I are going on a brand new field on a permission that we've had lots of good finds out of, and it's been freshly ploughed. It's been ploughed to about 12 inches and we're in a very good area. There's multiple Tudor houses around this area, well, ruins of them. They used to be here. We looked on small maps and stuff like that. There's actually an old farm in the middle of the field that we're going to be going on, so that dates back to around the 18th century, we found out. And we're also near a Saxon settlement. There's a Saxon settlement that obviously used to be there a few miles away. So in an amazing area. There's also been Roman found, a couple of the other fields that we found. So we're just in an amazing area in general. Undetected, it's been ploughed 12 inches. It's honestly perfect. We've got a really strong chance of hammered coins, especially Tudor ones. And then we've also got a very strong chance of Roman. And also there's always a little chance of some Saxon as well, which would be insane. I'm so excited for today, guys. Let's get out there. First proper signal of the day, guys. We're gonna start on this flat stuff that the farmer has rolled. That's a really clean signal, nice 80, a decent bit of depth to it, and it is just down here. I'd love to start on something nice, just something old. Oh no, is that it there? Oh, it's just a little bit of foil, I think. There we go. Don't mind that though for the first signal. Another very nice signal there. Ignore what I was doing with the last clip. I was waffling a bit there, but hopefully this can be something nice. You can hear it's really loud because it's literally right on the top. But of course, I don't mind that, as the farmer's ploughed it, what, 12 inches? So it should be just here somewhere. Come on, this should be a coin. Oh no, is it gonna be another bit of junk? Another bit of junk, goodness me. Oh, there's actually some writing on there. I mean, it might just be a can, but you never know, it could be something. We've had a few bits like this before where it's old World War II, like cans and like tubes of like ointment, stuff like that from World War II, but it says something salt, medicinal. Oh, all right, I'll say that to the end, you know, and I'll clean that up at the roundup, because there might actually be something quite interesting, but yeah, it's not too bad start. At least there's something on it. Next signal here, everybody. Little 54, nothing too special, but it's quite a clean one though. It's just down here. The reason I'm filming is my dad quickly popped home to get the spare coil because his is running a bit low on battery, but he'll be back soon. That's why I'm the cameraman now. Sorry if it's going to get a bit loud in a moment, because the farmer's out here actually flattening the other part of the field for us. Not for us, but he's doing it anyway, but always helps us though, doesn't it? That's it there. I think it's just a little bit of lead. Nothing too special, but you know, it's lead, it's old. I'll take that. Next little signal here, everybody. Just down here, quite a shallow one. 70 something it was. Just down here. Oh, look at that. That looks like it's going to be a nice little buckle fragment. Oh yes, look at that. Some lovely detail on there. Some flowers, stuff like that. That's definitely going to be part of a Georgian shoe buckle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, lovely. So 1700s. I won't clean it up fully yet because my dad is still off getting the spare coil, so he's got the water as well. So I'll clean that at the end though, at the roundup. So make sure to watch the whole of this video, because judging the finds we've had already, we're going to get some more amazing stuff. And also you'll be able to see everything that we found fully cleaned up. Just had that up, guys. Take a look at that. It's just a livery button, but it's an absolute beast. Look at that gold on there, but there's some really cool detail on there. Never had one like this. There's a crown, like most of them do, and then look, there's two figures there, and I think there's like a little head of a dragon, or almost looks like a Loch Ness monster, if you like. And then over that side there's a big, I think, dragon's head with almost a sword going through. I don't know, but it's a really interesting one. Never had one like that with two different kind of pictures on, if you like. That is really, really cool. It's an absolutely massive one as well. That gave a really loud signal right on the surface it was. That's a really, really cool find. Not really old, probably, I don't know, maybe mid to late 1800s, maybe a little bit older, but it's a pretty unique find. I'm really happy with that. Next signal here, guys, nice clean 76. Quite an average signal. I've had lots like this today, but I've actually decided to come on the other side of the field that hasn't actually been flattened yet. It does hurt your ankles, but just trying a new area, and that's why I'm deciding to film this one, just, you know, let you know that I'm over it. It's just down here, guys. Nice clean signal. It could easily be something nice. Of course, it's probably going to be a little bit of junk. Oh my goodness. No, please, 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 please. Please don't be a button. Oh my goodness, that looks really, really silver, guys. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, I think that's actually a hammered. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to get really excited because I've had a couple of these incidents happen today and they've all been buttons and bits of alloy. But I'm going to get this on the closer camera. Oh, please be a hammered. I'm not 100% sure. It looks really silver, but it could easily be a button. Oh, yes, it is. Yes. Oh, look, the mud's come off. You can see the writing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it's going to be a Tudor one. I think I can see the shield just there. I had my water on standby because I wasn't sure. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. It's going to be a lovely little Elizabeth I. Is there a date or is it a dateless one? Yeah, it's a dateless one, I think. Oh, that is lovely. Let's hope her head's nice. Oh, it's not too bad, I don't think. Oh, I know what this is already, yeah. Nice. Okay, I can't exactly make out where her head is because I think it is really quite rubbed like most Elizabeth I coins are, but you can see very clearly those two little pellets just there, and that symbolises there was a few of these coins made, and it's going to be an Elizabeth I half groat. We've had quite a few of them, and I always know because of those two little pellets, and you can clearly see the mint mark just up there. I'm not entirely sure what mint mark that is, but I'll be able to easily get a very exact date on it. But that is absolutely stunning. I can't believe that. I'm so happy. I'm not 100% sure on the date. It's going to be not the really early one or the really late one. It'll be somewhere in the middle, probably maybe 1570s. No, a bit later than that. Maybe 1580s, 1590s, something like that. But definitely stay to the end of the video, guys, because I'll get 100% full ID on that and get it a bit more cleaned up. But that is absolutely amazing. Let's keep going. Take a look at that. That absolute huge bit of brass, I'm guessing. So, I just found my hammered about a few minutes ago, and we're heading back up to the car for a little bit of lunch. And look, I had a massive 94. I decided to dig it, but then partway through digging, I was like, oh, it's just going to be a can. But I decided to dig it anyway. And look, I've just flicked out that, which is an absolute beast of a horse boss, I'm pretty sure. You can see the fittings on the back. But hopefully there's a bit of detail on here. Oh, it might be a bit of a pain to clean up now, but... ooh, there actually might be some stuff on there. That is an absolute beast. If you don't know what a horse boss is, it's a nice bit of decorative brass or bronze, I'm pretty sure it's brass, that would have sat on the side of the horse's head on the horse harness as a bit of decoration. And sometimes they have like families' initials on, sometimes they're blank, and I think this one might be blank. But I'm not going to clean it up here because I'm getting absolutely caked in mud, but that is an absolute beast. And that links back to, I'm pretty sure, the farm that I was talking about at the start of the video, because we're really near that, I forgot to mention. But we're not going on the exact area because I went on there earlier and it's so loud. but that's probably linking into that. So I'm guessing maybe late 1700s, early mid 1800s. I'm sure there's a pretty wide range on dates of these, but that is an absolute beast of a find. Very happy with that. Just had a bit of lunch, ladies and gents, and you can see here, can you see the soil's really dark here? It's almost black. But then if we look over here, it is a lot browner. So this is where the old farm used to be. I was talking about it earlier. We know the latest, the earliest it dates from that we found out is from around 18th century. And we're pretty sure it was destroyed, obviously it's not here anymore, in the kind of earliest 20th century. So we've been detecting around here a bit, but it's so noisy, really loud, signals everywhere. So we're gonna head off all this bumpy stuff. I have my hammer just over there, and we're gonna head back on the flat stuff like we were this morning, and maybe work our way a little bit more up the field, because we've only been doing this little bottom bit here, but the field goes all the way up there and it's about double the size up there. So might head up there, but we're going to try on that flat stuff again, which is a lot nicer on your feet, because if I just walk here, look, you can see you literally sink when you walk. But still, it's been a good start so far. I've had quite a few nice finds, and hopefully we'll get some more hammers over this side of the field. Look at that, guys. We just got onto the flat stuff and my dad has got a coin. First milled coin of the day. I can't believe we had a hammered before a milled coin. That's quite crazy, but oh, it's a proper corroded one. Definitely an old Georgian though. Makes sense, linked in with a couple of other little Georgian bits that I had this morning. But that is awesome. Not 100% sure who it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a William III. I don't think it's thick enough, but I'm going to say a George II or a George III halfpenny. I put two examples up there of what I think they're going to be. So a George II, so 1727 to 1760, or one of the earlier George III's, which is going to be kind of 1770s. Oh, I think I can kind of make out a head there, which is facing right. So that means it's probably going to be a George III. I think I can just see the base of his neck just there. It's very hard to make out, but yeah, I'm going to say a George III then. So, you know, 1770s, 1780s. That's lovely. I'll take a coin any day. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Really, really shallow. And look, I've got a little coin. Look at that. I won't clean it up now because I just took the GoPro from my dad because we decided to go to opposite ends of the field. Can't see much though, but I'll probably go meet up with him now because I think he messaged me and I think he might have found a coin as well, but I'll see. He said it might have been a button. But that is amazing. Oh my goodness, guys. Still on the flat stuff, and I had a really nice 85, quite deep, and I think I've just had a huge buckle. Look at the size of it. And it looks like a really old one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is a beast. Please have pattern on, please. Oh, I think it's quite plain. But look at that. I don't think it's as old as I was thinking, but I definitely recognise this pattern. It's on quite a few buckles, I know it is. But I'm pretty sure it's definitely going to be post-medieval. Maybe 1600s, but this bar, I'm not really too sure. I think it could be like a nice horse harness buckle. The fact it's so big, and it's got this, the bar that's going upwards, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll do some research on that when I get home and try to give you an exact date, but that is an absolute beast of a buckle. Look how deep it was as well. That's like proper... Hold on, I've got my pinpointer here. Look, that is a solid 8 inches, 7 inches. That is absolutely amazing. Very happy with that. Oh my goodness. The flat stuff in the morning wasn't all that. But now in the afternoon, we're getting loads. I just had that huge buckle. And my dad has had another coin. This time a Victoria. Lovely condition one. Oh, you can't really see the detail much if I put water on it, but 1884. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Bit corroded on this side, and it's quite hard to make out, but you can kind of just see Victoria's head there. But that is absolutely amazing. Sadly, it's a bit crumbling away, but most early Victorias do though, don't they? It's absolutely amazing. This side, yeah, a bit corroded. You can just make out the wreath around Victoria's head. Wow, that is absolutely stunning. Let's keep going. This afternoon is proving to be going pretty well. Look at that. Another little button, very similar to the one that we had earlier in the day. A little bit more of a different design though. Another lovely one. Again, you got the crown, and then we had two people in the other one with that little dragon in the middle, and then another dragon on this side. But this time, this one's just got the two people and like the dragon head thingy. But that is such a cool button. Never had any livery buttons like this one before. Then we've had two very similar ones in the space of a few hours, which is really, really cool. I think slowly coming towards the end of the day, probably still a decent amount of time left. Still enough time to get some more finds. But that is a lovely one. Probably one of the last things of the day there, guys. Nice clean 65, and I have actually seen it. I'm not 100% sure I know what it is yet, but I think it's going to be a little snake buckle. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Right, let me get that on the closer camera. That is a very, very nice find. Take a look at that, guys. Yeah, it's a nice pattern on there. These little snake buckles were mainly made from the kind of 17th century to around the early 20th century, really. They're sometimes quite hard to date because they all look really similar, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. You can see some nice patterning there, and you can kind of make out the snake's head just there. They would have been fitted to, like, they were used as a little buckle, really. I'll put a little picture up there of how they would have looked, but it's a really, really cool little find. I haven't had one of these in quite a while, actually, and it does look like there's some nice detailing on there. So probably going to head home now, and maybe the next clip, there might be another one, will be me at home at the roundup, and I'll have this, Muhammad, and all the other cool stuff today that we found all cleaned up. What a lovely way to end off a great day. Welcome to the roundup, everybody. Today actually turned out to be a very, very enjoyable day. The conditions were amazing, and we had a very wide range of finds. Sadly, nothing too ancient, but we did have some very, very cool things that personally I haven't found in quite a while. I'm going to start off down here with this lovely little buckle fragment. This was the one that I had in the morning, and I didn't clean it up fully, but that's it there. There's some lovely flower patterns on there, which is awesome. That's definitely going to be part of a lovely Georgian shoe buckle. And I actually couldn't believe it. I was going through my dad's finds pot, and look, he had a fragment of, I'm pretty sure, exactly the same buckle, which is really cool. I bet most of it is still out there, but it's probably just been wrecked over the years as the field has been ploughed many, many times, including today, which is really, really cool. And then we move on to this little snake buckle here. I showed you guys how the snake buckles were used at the end there, but always like finding these. They were made from around the 17th century, maybe 16th century, up towards the 19th century. And I'm not sure this one's a really, really early one, just because of all this detail here. And it looks machine made. Of course, I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to say maybe 18th, maybe 19th century, but still a really nice find. And there's still some lovely detail on there, which is awesome. And then moving on to this absolutely huge buckle. It's going to be some sort of trapezoidal buckle, There's obviously loads of different buckles out there, as I'm sure you guys all know, but it's probably going to be from around the 17th century. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some sort of horse harness buckle, mainly because of this raised pin across the middle, and also probably because of the size of it. It's an absolute beast. But I'm not a buckle expert, so if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments if it was either for a belt or maybe for a shoe, but I highly doubt it because it is absolutely huge. So I'm going to say probably 17th century horse harness buckle, quite a fancy one at that, which is stunning. And of course, moving on to this absolutely huge horse boss. Gave it a little bit of a clean up, and there is a little bit of this ridged pattern on the outsides, but it's an absolute beast. I've never found one this big. And I'm actually surprised I ended up digging it because it was, I remember, a really loud 94 signal. And looking back on it, I shouldn't have dug it really because, you know, it's probably going to be a can, but I'm very glad I did dig it because that is a very cool find. Definitely going to be keeping that, as I haven't got many horse bosses this big. It's definitely the biggest I've got so far. And then moving on to these two little buttons here. Not got a positive idea on these, sadly, but I know they're going to be from probably the early to late 19th century, maybe a little bit earlier, but they're lovely condition. And as I said in the video, I've never had any livery buttons with two people on and then this little serpent in the middle. And these are clearly linked. You can see you've got exactly the same there. And then a dragon. It could have been related to the farm, maybe, because we were literally detecting pretty much on that farm where it used to be. And it kind of links in with the age. So, quite possibly related to the farm and maybe the people who lived there. Maybe they were quite rich and that was just their farm, and they obviously had a house elsewhere. And maybe they were that rich that they had, you know, their own custom buttons. I don't know, but they're really cool. Then moving down here, you can see we've got quite a few coins down here. I don't think I filmed all the coins because we had a proper coin spree right at the end. But most of these are all really crusty, but that's the only really nice one. Which is a lovely 1884 farthing. And of course, moving on to the best find of the day. This lovely little Elizabeth I half groat. It's an absolutely lovely condition little coin. And of course, I found out what the exact mint mark was. I knew I'd seen it before. I know I've had a couple of these ones with the same mint mark. But the mint mark, you can just see it at the top there, is the escallop. And this exact mint mark was for the dates 1584 to 1586. And this was made in Elizabeth I's 6th coinage issue, which is lovely. I've had quite a few of these half groats before, more than a couple actually, probably 5 or 6, maybe a bit more with these 2 pellets, but I always love finding them. And it's great when you see them out in the field with the 2 pellets because I just know what they are, which is always good. Definitely had a couple with this mint mark before, but it's always a nice one to add to the collection. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very happy with that. Lovely. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I enjoyed it. It was a lovely day out. And I think next week's video, is it going to be next week? Or no, yeah, next week's video is going to be a very, very special one. If some of you viewers who are watching have watched some of my previous videos that I filmed around early this year, late last year, my dad and I managed to get on a field that was, honestly, it was a field of dreams, really. We had Bronze Age, Celtic, Saxon, loads of hammers. The field was honestly unreal. And we have managed to get back on that field for a limited time. So I'm going to be going there tomorrow, actually. This is the day before I'm posting this video. And it's going to be insane. So that video is going to be out next Sunday. And then next week is Detectable. So I have my Detectable video out as well the week after that. So it's a very active few weeks, guys, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the videos, especially this one, and next week and the week after. After's videos are going to be insane. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did really enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out and it lets me know you guys are enjoying the videos. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all on the next.